good to see everyone. How are you doing today? Dinkley, good to see you too. And Stresscape, thank you very much for the lurk. If there's anybody else lurking, hope you're having a lovely day. Thank you for being here. How are you doing, Dinkley? Been a good day? I'm just trying to remember what we were doing last time. Oh yes, we were getting some equipment, that was it. Right. You'd not believe the 24 hours you've had. Ooh, story time from you, Dinkley. Please go ahead. Please share. And as you do, I'm just going to head over from the Table of Lost Grace, and we have to get somewhere over here. So we're going to take this route from the Stormhill Shack, go along here and find out what we can see. Because I've been told that there are some interesting things along this way. I will say, last night I really wanted to stream, but I was extremely ill with food poisoning. I'll share a little bit about that as a cautionary tale later on. So Dinkley, you had an endoscopy. Pretty scary, but the drugs I gave you are so potent that you have no memory of the actual procedure. Oh dear. Right, well I hope you're okay. You are okay, right? Just make sure we're going the right way. We need to follow that road down there. Okay. All good? All good. Oh, for myself, I decided the other day that I was going to go to my local Chinese supermarket and just buy some interesting foods. And I got all sorts of different pickled vegetables, some kimchi. And then I saw, for hot pot, these sort of beef rolls that you can put in there, and they cook in about 2 minutes. I thought, ooh, that would be delicious. Why don't I have one of those? Well, after eating them, and about 2 hours later, I can describe what it felt like. It felt like someone had got a knife and was twisting it inside my guts. And that was rather unpleasant. But now I'm quite okay. I think I got off lucky. Whether or not I cooked them wrong or something else, I'm not too sure, but that was interesting. As for streaming, by the way, I am enjoying Elden Ring so much. I think I'm going to stream it more... I think I'm going to stream more often. Because at the moment I have no work, so I'm slowly going insane from a lack of having things to do. And streaming is just fun. And besides, if I can be around here whilst everybody else is lurking or wanting a chat, it's a win-win, right? So why not? There is a cave down here. Ooh, I cannot survive that. No, no, no! Okay. Nearly fell to my death. Don't mind me. For today's Elden Ring, what we're going to try and do is farm a few useful materials, because I'd really like to get my hands on the new cookbooks. Ah, here we are. Who are you? Our hallowed resting place is violated. Who is saying that, though? To live with death. Who is that? Is it a little... Looks like just a random person. Can we get in there? We can. We've got 13,000 souls. We also need to level up. Alright. The Death-Touched Catacombs. Ooh. No idea what's in here. Let's find out. Do you like the stylish hat, by the way? I picked that up off a nobleman. I'm sure he doesn't mind, and... well... It does look a little silly, but it'll do. We're going to put a bit more into Dex, because I've decided we're going to do a Dexterity Intelligence build. And that should give us faster casting as well. Something else crazy happened over the weekend. Please, Dinkley, go ahead. I've had a really rotten couple of days, so I welcome your stories. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's just do something very quick. Make it easier for those of you watching on stream. We should have... that. There you go. Now you can see better. How's that? What are we going to... Oh, you are lovely skeletons. I was rereading Berserk recently, and absolutely astounding piece of manga. And, Dinkley, you've read Berserk, right? Wait a minute, you made a popular post on Reddit how much you enjoy collecting classical CDs, and the founder of a record label got in touch to offer you some sacks. What are sacks? I don't know what they are. Steve Bob, good to see you. Hope you're well. It's an early stream today, something a little different. I don't normally stream at this time, but I've found that just by starting an hour earlier, I'm able to go for a little longer. You've not read Berserk? Then I strongly recommend you read it. It's fantastic. Of course. So, Super Audio CD. Oh, I see. So it's almost like Betamax, but for CDs. Now, should I read the messages or not? 1-1 if I should read these messages and get little spoilers. 2-2 if I should turn them off and go in blind. Which is it going to be? 1-1 for turn off the for read them. 2-2 for turn them off and go in blind. Either way, there's messages there, so I'm just going to hold my shield up just in case. What's that noise? What was that noise? Hello? Oh, it's just a skeleton. Okay. Whoever... I think it's Steve Bob, you've put a message there. For some reason it's not showing on my screen. It says Steve Bob and then no message. So I don't know what it is that you've put. But thank you for the input. Today I was thinking about some of the dating horror stories that I mentioned on the other stream, by the way. How many of you have not heard my dating horror stories when it's truly awful bad luck? Because I might have to share some of those again one day. Come on. Oh, I didn't want to jump down here. That one did work. Yes, I would like to change to the Ujigata. Unfortunately, there's so many skeletons here. Which is why I wanted to stay up there to take that one out. And get the... Grove... Oh dear. What I'm trying to do when I stream these days is talk less about the game and more about the fun things, because, well, that's more enjoyable. But Soulsborne streams are very challenging for a streamer to remain interesting, I'll say that much. Oh yes, and we picked up Rogier's rapier. Oh, before the stream, I did a little bit of farming of equipment. And all I was doing was mainly just running around, getting things like bones, that sort of thing. I've not fought any bosses or leveled up or anything like that. Just getting equipment. The sort of boring stuff that you don't want to see on stream. Steve Bob, I don't know why your messages are not showing up. Let me see why that is. Half of them are blank. Okay. I'm going to try something for one thing. VIP Steve Bob. There you go. Now, I think that may give you a priority when it comes to sending messages through. Also, I hope nobody gets jealous in chat that you now are a VIP. Because if they do, I'm very sorry. It's purely so that I can read your chats. And frankly, you have been very helpful in this run, so I appreciate that. Ooh, that swings rather slowly. I'm not much of a fan of that. I'm going to die. Just take these out. There we are. Exla, good to see you. Hope you're well. Oh, I'm glad that I'm able to stream. As said that recently things have been a little tough. Just going to rest up here. I don't know if I should share the horror stories or not. We won't need that, but we will put this on just in case. Right. Did you get that? I am going to switch out for... We'll switch out for this just for the time being, whilst we go into this fight. Oh, wait a minute. Hello? Would be nice if I had a sword. And... move on. No, I'm not going to share them just yet, Steve Bob. I'm saving them for a special occasion. Right, what boss have we got? Oh dear. Okay. I'm happy with that because I really dislike Black Knife Assassins. Yay! GG chat! GG! Wow! Talk about cheese. Hey, it is not cheese if it's using the official thing in game. Well, that was easy. Pallid, good to see you. Hope you're well too. Oh yes, I need to offer some apologies. The other day when I was streaming, I may have ignored quite a lot of comments repeatedly from the same people because I was concentrating so hard on the game. To the extent that the other day I had 3 unfollows. I am hoping that they were just bots that got removed. But if these people did unfollow because I didn't read out your comment, I'm very sorry. Hello? Oh! Hello!
Oh, my stars! I'm so happy to see you. I am Alexander, also known as the Iron Fist.
Yes, can we have some jarbots?
I'm stuck here. Please, can you help me out of this?
I can try.
My thanks, 1,000 thanks. Just give me a good smack from the rear, with something nice and good. And I'll pop clean out, I'm sure. Oh, darling. There's no need to fret. I'm very well trimmed.
I saw a meme of this earlier on today, which was, it showed Death coming to claim the meme, and it goes, "Tell me, was I a good meme?" And Death says, "Yes." And Alexander says, "Really?" And Death goes, "Yes. Come on, it's time to go." And Alexander says, "I can't, I'm stuck." And it just shows a zoom in of Death's face looking extremely annoyed. Hey, there we go. I'm certain the first time I did this, I broke him whilst he was in this hole. I think that was on an early patch of the game.
Well played, good son. Well played. Though that mighty wallop of yours almost spelled the end of me.
Oh, I'm very close.
Well, I'm out now. And that's
Such a weird and yet fantastic character design, isn't it?
And as a token of my appreciation, I'd like you to have this.
Thank you. What is it? Ooh, exalted flesh. Yes, that's something that I will probably never use, but I might as well equip anyway, just in case. By the way, on the pickled turtlenecks, I haven't been killing turtles. No, no, no. I found these. No. Pardon me. How many of you were here when you saw me witness a war crime when we were looking at one of the little turtles, and then suddenly we see, of course, that someone comes up to it, a little ghost, starts smashing it. That was rather unfortunate. Are you okay? Are you just enjoying the moment? Now, I would try and go for the riposte, but I think I'd probably fall off there, so we'll just keep using this one spell, which seems to be carrying us through the entire game. There we are. Now, we are going completely the wrong way. We should be going towards point number 1. Okay. Let's keep going. Yes, I did think that, Steve Bomb. We hit them in an unfortunate place. How do we get across? Oh, there's a pumpkin head there. Oh, lovely. Are you looking forward to seeing me dying? It's going to happen. Or fortunate, depending on how... no comment on that one. Last I heard, CBT was a form of therapy. Right, we'll just rest here, wait until it's daytime. Pastime... Actually, no, we'll do pastime to nightfall. Make it even more fun. Now, are we going to live? I mean, it's a pumpkin head, we have rock sling, but we're going to do our carrion slicer. See if we can sneak up on it. Okay, no sneaking up on it. Well, it doesn't do too much damage. Hello, are you okay? Wow, you really are not okay, are you? You need some coffee. There you go. A sanctuary stone, is that all he drops? Dear me. Ooh, another merchant. Oh yes. I'd like to say thank you as well.
I'm terribly sorry.
It's okay. Yes. What have we got? Another cookbook. Perfect. Take pickled turtleneck, 3 of those, and all of those in another jar. Perfect. Halberd. Now we'll leave that one. Oh, in December, I think it was, we reached 100 subs. And that was the highest amount of subs that this channel has ever had. When I started streaming, I thought that I'd get 100 subs in 1 month. In about couple of years. But the fact that it came through in quite literally 1 year was absolutely lovely. And all that money always goes back into paying for emotes as such. But given that the emotes have now already been paid for, the 13 new ones, when that payment comes through, I'm going to put it towards this new headset fund, one of the big screen ones, so that we can start doing more VR stuff. Because I think people will enjoy that. But I do want to say thank you, because the subs, I think it was 80% of them were gift subs, which was absolutely lovely. Now we can just change our spells to... Oh yes, we need more faith. We need at least 12 in faith. And a shield, which has 100% but doesn't have parry on it. Ah. Wait a minute. Nomadic merchant, so we can get rid of that one. There we go. Now we go through here to point number 1. Another Tibia Marina? Ooh, boss fight time. Okay. I don't want parry on it, no, I want to try and get rid of the parry so that I can use my weapon art. But at the moment I can't get rid of the parry. Ow. Bernal might sell no skill. Who is Bernal? I don't know who that is. Close to the War Master's shaft, between here and Stormhill. I did not know you could repost those. Don't you dare. No! Oh dear, now there's something. Ooh, and they're all glowy-eyed as well. Doesn't that mean that they do extra damage? The world would be far more interesting if we had things like these dotted around. Really would. Rather than chavs that carry knives that are willing to shank you just over a misplaced glance. Could we not have Tibia marinas that just exist in random ponds summoning skeletons? Yay! GG! Another death route and the skeleton militiaman ashes. Okay. Okay, it's so bright at my streaming lights that I can't see my screen at the moment because of the glare. So if I miss anything important, just please tell me. Wow, that was so delayed. If you keep going over the bridge, you can find Bernhill or go to the War Master's shaft. Right, I will do that. Is there anything in this location, though? Oh yes, I've been looking more and more into AI recently, and I came across a great little YouTube skit, and it's a person just saying, AI is going by very quickly, isn't it? And then you have a scientist, a business owner, and the average human being. And the scientist is going, yes, it's moving very, very quickly. And the business owner is saying, well, it'll be fine. And the average human is saying, can you just slow down? And it's nothing more than the scientist saying, well, we could do this. The business owner saying, well, we could exploit that. And the average human going, just slow down. Just slow down. Just keep slowing down. Now, shall I commit war crimes and farm pickled turtles? Should I do that? I mean, no. No, we're not going to do that. I just want to see what people would post when I said that with a smile on my face. Because you can hear a smile. It's a bit like you can hear the sound of running hot water. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Look how much magic you just cost me to waste there. Oh, in the first-person mod for this one, you realise just how tall these graves are, but Hob was doing that the other day and he came across this area and he said it was just like being in real life. My question is, how often does Hob go into graveyards that he realises that they're a lot taller than him? What is he doing there? Rather concerning, isn't it? Now, we want to... Oops. Go back along this way. Let's keep going. I wonder how the economy is going to suffer when the Elden Ring DLC comes out, when all these people have so many days off work because they're doing nothing but playing Elden Ring. I thought I saw something over there. There's a cave. You've already booked your time off, yes. I was actually speaking to a business owner who thinks that is absolutely disgusting. He was so disappointed in his employees that they would take time off to play video games rather than invest in his business. I don't think it works that way, sir. People are allowed to have sort of different priorities. Now, oh, I forgot to check if we could level up. No. Need a few more runes. Hello?
Ah, I hadn't expected to see your face again.
How did you get through the door?
Heading to the Festival of Combat too? No need to be coy with me. Judging by the fine wallop you gave the old backside earlier,
How?
I would venture you're something of a warrior yourself. The mere thought of such a festival gets the blood pumping, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Now, according to my calculations, passing through this road should lead us to the Kaled Wilds.
Oh, lovely.
But, however you slice it, it seems we've reached a dead end. I'm sorry to have raised your hopes. It seems my calculations must have been off.
Yes, but how did you get through the door? You can't even go on your side to sort of roll on through. There's no invisible walls here. Devs? What do you mean it doesn't open from this side? Oh, is that... Gale Tunnel, okay. I'm going to leave a message. What message can we leave? That's, still... wait a minute. How are we going to do this? If only I had a... Oh, what the heck. We'll just do something random because people love that anyway. And we will have... the one that was my favourite. when I was playing. It's the one that's called Pickle. I don't know where it is. Oh, we'll just have rum. There we go. You've never left a message, really? When I first started playing the game, I was in Stormvale Castle, and I saw a glimmer underneath a barrel, and I thought, ooh, item. And it was just one word, pickle. And already it had 10,000 comments on it saying, this is a good... Oh, sorry, 10,000 appraisals saying this is a good comment. It was those ultra-legendary golden ones. I thought, okay. As you do. You've always played offline to avoid invasions. Ah, I've never been a fan of invasions. We should kill this thing here because we've got golden leaves just dropping down. We'll get a bonus. Can we get the riposte? I think we're just out of golden flower range. Yes, we are. Never mind. Your most liked message was hole. There was a cave with a hole that looked like you could crawl through, but you couldn't. Ah, I see. Oh, lovely. We're heading into Caelid. We'll just stop by here to get a rest. Oh, great! On the topic of invasions, guess what's about to happen? Nope. Okay. Does magic just go through you? Ooh, she's rather nasty, isn't she? What? What? What was that jump? Oh dear. She's got quite high defense, doesn't she? Oh dear. This isn't good. Wow! Okay. Where is our nearest spawn? We have met a worthy opponent. She likes to jump. We need something that can do a jump catch, don't we? At least this is not far away. Oh, wait a minute. We need to be at night time, don't we? Because she's probably one of those bosses that only comes out at night. The unsheath. Okay. To do that, I need to unequip my shield. We will bring this out. How's it work? Okay, I see. Night doesn't matter for invasions. Oh, I see. Now, where was this again? Over here. I'm still amazed that you are on new game 56 at the moment. Excuse me. Torrent, are you drunk? Torrent? Are you okay? Let's hope we can get our souls back before we die. What's the lore then behind these tarnished hunters? Is there any? We'll take an exalted flesh, why not? And a boiled prawn just for good measure. I should have done the backstab. It is nice. I quite like this. No, no, no! Hubris. Hubris is the downfall of all men. It does use a lot of stamina. Oh, we just wasted an exalted flesh as well. Those are expensive. Not that it matters. We'll get more back. Ah, a little off topic, but I saw something in VR chat yesterday which was truly jaw-dropping. And I'm not allowed to share what it is just yet, because it's still in its test period. But I can imagine when some people see it, they are going to be transported back into the annals of nostalgia. They're going to love it. And it's one of those little wonders that you see from fan-made projects. Can't say much more than that. Can we get a backstab? No, not again. Wow. We're both bad at this, aren't we? She's better than me, though. Oof. Now, let's not get roll caught. And I've got to remember that I can't block with this. There we are. So the Hob strategy of just doing one attack works. Thank you. A Sacred Scorpion Charm. Don't even know what that is. What is it? Raises holy attack but lowers... When am I ever going to use that? When? No idea. But what happened here? Cookbook. 2 cookbooks. Okay, I'm not going to complain. Right, Steve, okay. Then our next thing is going to be try and get more magic. Oh, I should have put it into faith so we could have done heals. Never mind. Not to worry. We see what we can craft. Ah, silver pickled fowl-foots. We'll take a few of those. Take 10 of them. And I'm looking for next the gold pickled fowl-foots, because they will be useful. Take 3 or 4 sleep pots. Never know when you might need them. And I farmed a lot of crystal darts off stream. Thought they'd make them unuseful. That was painful as well, going into the crystal tunnel, constantly getting shredded by every single rot enemy known to man. Do we really want to be going into Caelid? Ugh. I don't know what else we could do. Stormhill Shack and then directly east. Okay. Let's have a look. Stormhill Shack. Stormhill Shack. And then directly east. Nope, nope, that's the wrong thing. That is my brain just slowly struggling with brain rot there. Then directly east. Hello? What was that? Oh, a free golden seed? I don't mind if I do. Was that left behind by Roderica then? We'll keep that as is. I mean, she could have brought it with her and just given it to us. It would have made it easier. It's going to be fun when we can improve our spirit summons, but I don't know if it's worth saving up the spirit ashes for things such as mimic tier, or putting them into something else. Hello? Can you let me pick this up, please? Oh, dear me. Follow the path through the trees. Right, will do. Anything else? Just one over there. Let's see if we can get it without being exploded. Thank you for your guidance, Steve. I appreciate it, by the way. Really do. This is the kind of backseating which is useful with such an expansive world. Ah, now let's see if we can get you to come over here. Hello. Can you smash this, please? I don't think I've ever seen so many giants in one place. Thank you. Yes, they are trolls, aren't they? They're not giants. Is there any lore as to why they have hollow stomachs and some have a gravestone inside their body? Oops. Now, all of them are on their way, so we should be careful now. I'm going to jot this down as a place to come back to. I'll do some farming here later on. Sure, Varti's mentioned it. Is there anything Varti hasn't mentioned? Ow. Also, Varti has the perfect voice for lore, doesn't he? People tell me that I should do the occasional ASMR stream or read out bedtime stories, but I've always thought that it would sound rather creepy if I did. Because I can have a soft voice. No, that was the wrong button. But sometimes it sounds accidentally creepy. Oh yes, I'm using a slashing weapon against someone who's armoured. Okay. Not my brightest idea. I can't see what I'm doing. I can't see what I'm doing. Can you please refrain? I'm dead. I'm not. That was surprising. Unshield is strike damage. Okay. I just need to remember to unequip the shield when I do. Now, do we have anything nice here? I remember when I decided to try multiplayer and I had something silly such as 60 points in my HP, and one person stabbed me in the back with a single dagger and I lost about 2,000 HP in one go. I've always thought that was either some kind of meta build or a little bit sus. I don't know which it was. Hopefully I'm going the right way. East. Other way. Okay. West now. I have no idea where I'm going. I really dislike killing those dogs because I had a dog that was that type of breed. Really mottled, shaggy fur. Ah, there we are. Can we take these down? Thank you. Go on then. Now, let's see what he has to say.
Not seen you before. Name's Bernard. Tarnished, just like you.
Well, some nice armor, doesn't he?
Something. Are you here in the lands between to take up the fight? Does your faith in the guidance of grace hold firm, despite the collapse of the Golden Order?
I only have 8 faith, so not really, but I'm going to say yes just in case, because you do look as if you would just pound me into the ground and repeatedly just decimate my corpse.
Yes, you're a tarnished.
Hey, it's good to see you. Thank you for being here.
That's a quality needed now more than ever. Any interest in bearing the torch of my battle arts?
Yes, please.
All I know is the sword. Picked up a fair few tricks in my
Insaniac, how dare you? Good to see you.
To a good and proper tarnished like you.
How are you doing, you two? It's this one, no skill, that's what we want. We would take quick step whilst we're here, just in case. War cry? Endure? Kick? Affinities, skills to armaments. We'll come back for these later on. You're tired? I don't hope you're doing well. I am very tired as well. There we are. No skill. Just like me. Okay, perfect. Now, we want to be going... I marked a diamond there. What did I mark a diamond there for? This must have been when I was on the other stream, did something. What's the diamond for? Oh, wrong way. Why do wolves live in trees? Can you imagine how terrifying that would be if that actually happened in real life? Oh, okay. If wolves actually lived in trees in real life, you're just walking through a random forest and then suddenly a pack of wolves drop on you, like an owl bear, or a drop koala, or whatever they're called, that sort of thing. That'd be horrifying. Now, we want to go back to the Smouldering Church. They come after the storm because it's Storm Hill, but you're not sure, right? Okay. I mean, it makes sense. When I was younger, I used to admire David Attenborough and think how wonderful it must be to go out into jungles and forests and discover all sorts of new animals and that sort of thing. And then I looked at what was involved in actually doing that kind of job, where you just spend hours upon hours upon hours in horrendously uncomfortable environments, because there's a reason the Western world hasn't really categorized those new animals and insects for the last 1,000 years. Because nobody really wants to go through the effort of sitting in a fetid swamp for the next 3 months to catch a newt that the indigenous people have known about for several generations and either decided that yes, it can be edible or no, it isn't. And then just decided, oh, we'll leave it alone. I gave up on that dream. Do any of you have a dream job or a dream occupation that you... Hey, there we go. Dream job or dream occupation that you haven't done, or something that you'd love to do? Mine has always been voiceover, and it's a goal I've achieved. I've voiced one nature documentary, so I've partially got halfway there. That's a rot dog. I am leaving that behind. No, yep, I'm good, rot dog, thank you. Oh, wonderful. Caelid, place of lost hopes and dreams. Now, let's just put an Ash of War. That weighs less. Mighty Shot. Oops. Put that on there. Can we carry the short bow without being overweight? Because I want to see if we can get this down. Okay. That did no damage whatsoever. Wow, that did a slither of damage. Let's see what this does. I mean, it's a way of just farming some quick souls. We'll just try and take it out now. Oh dear. Oh dear. I think we may be a little under level for Caelid, but you know what? I'm going to try and see if we can stay alive. But I think that is busy right now. Never mind. We'll leave it be. And just rest up. Exla, your dream job would be a water sommelier. I can't think of an easier job than drinking water. Wow, you lazy, lazy man. Hey, not everybody has to have grand aspirations and dreams. Oh dear. Oh dear. And Ace, you've always wanted to do something connected with space, but you're never able to, so it takes a lot of education. Oh dear, I was reading chat. And life said no to that. What I would say is that you are never too old to learn. And I'm speaking from experience here, because I was a blithering idiot until the age of about 25. I had no true education, no typical schooling, and just was quite dumb, to put it bluntly. And I could read, but I would read books and not take anything away from them. Or I would repeat the same mistakes again and again and again, without questioning as to why. That sort of genius. Okay, now we run, because I am not fighting these. These will one-shot me. I just want to come fast. Thank you. I'm dead. I'm so dead. Greed. 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 Ah, dearie me. Pug, good to see you. I hope you're well. Thank you for being here. And Robert, enjoy your lurk. I hope the project is working well. And Pug, enjoy your lurk too. On the education side of things, it really is a matter of if you can read, you can learn. If you can learn, you can earn. And if you can earn, you can change your life. No, you're supposed to be going after the spirit summons. I'm dead. No, I'm alive? Okay. I'll take it. Now that was the gut sword. We're not going to use that one because it's going to probably be far too heavy in strength. Now, rather than going into Caelid, which is not going to be a nice experience, I think we'll just do this one little dungeon here. And then we will go down to the Erd Tree, which we missed on the first stream. I'm looking for the cookbook, which allows you to make gold pickled fowl feet. Boop. And I don't quite remember where that is. This is a horrible area. Why did they make an entire swamp made of rot? Thank you, Miyazaki. It's the difference between being in a Hayao Miyazaki world and a Hidetaka Miyazaki world. Just had a really weird random thought. Imagine it, you're getting to know someone for the very first time. And you ask them, so what is it that you like? And they say, oh, I like Miyazaki things. Yeah, I'm a real big fan of Miyazaki things. Half the population would go, oh, Hayao Miyazaki. So Spirited Away stuff. And the other part of the population would go, Hidetaka Miyazaki. Dark Souls. Oh god. Patcher sells a cookbook you need at Murkwater Cave. I do not know where that is. But I was certain there was a cave around here somewhere. Never mind. Oh, it's here. I'm sure this is pleasant and nothing miserable and horrible down here. I'm sure. Oh, I hear. I hear two. Okay. Oh no. I should have brought my spirit summons out. Oh dear. I am in so much trouble. I'm trying to stay alive. Apologies if I go a little quiet. Just a little bit of intense concentration here. Oh. I'm in danger. Yes, very much so. I'm dead. Ooh. Yep, that was the one. Okay, well at least we've got a chance on that fight. I see Steve. Okay. We will go... We might get quite a bit of experience from that fight. Oh, we'll mark that one to come back. And we want Murkwater Cave, which is... Murkwater Coast, there we go. Got to be around here somewhere. Cave will probably be down at the bottom, won't it? I've got to remember not to die because my souls are down there. Jellyfish. Want to go south. Why are there so many dead bodies along here? What happened here? Lore experts, go! Oh no. Okay, who have we got? Oh, Nedgerus. Okay, a bloody finger. Right. Well, we might get some help. Ooh! Okay, yep. Your help would be much appreciated, please. That was a one-shot blood loss. Hang on, you're not allowed to heal. Only I can do that. Thank you. It is nice of them to give you a little bit of support. Haha! There we go. 2 katana doing their duty. GG. Now. What else? Is this cave along here? I just missed it. It is. I'm just on a thought. Have I eaten today? What time is it? It's 6:30 PM and I don't know if I've eaten yet. I should check on that. Let's change that to this spell. There we go. I did. I had some soup. So we're good. I will survive for another day. Arthur, good to see you. Hope you're well. What have you been doing today, Arthur? Oh, disclaimer to the regulars. If you're wondering why Steve Bob has VIP status, it's not because of favoritism. It's simply because Twitch wasn't showing his chats. Oh dear. Without it. I don't know why. I'm setting off every alarm there is in the entire place. Oh dear. Oh dear. Do I have any poison resistance? Don't die. Don't die. Okay. Inventory. Poison. Whoo. There we go. I just tried to ride Torrent in the cave. That was genius of me, isn't it? You were not expecting a stream today. Well, Arthur, I'll be honest. The last couple of days have been really bad for me. I had food poisoning yesterday. Only light food poisoning, but food poisoning yesterday. And then I got just one of those bad after bad after bad after bad days. And I decided I could either let those bad 5 minutes turn into an incredibly bad day, or I could stream, know that I will be making people happy, and just having a bit of fun. So I decided, screw the schedule, let's have an impromptu bit of fun. Right. Boss time? Oh, it must be invisible, isn't it? A lot of blood. What happened to you? Ooh. Well, it's got to be the chest is trapped. Surely. Wow, that person has a very quick roll. Okay. Oh, it's Patches. Oh, no. Oh, it's rich of you to call me a thief. Of course you release poison, don't you? Patch is calling me a thief of all people. Go on, cower. Yes, you get down, you little coward. Fine. I'll leave you be.
Finally come round, have you?
Yes, I have.
You're a man of reason. True and true.
Dagger on his back to stab you the second you turn round. What have you got for sale?
Well, what do you know? You're tarnished, like me. Now, how did I get that wrong? I took you for a demi-human or some such. An innocent mistake, I assure you. Well, water under the bridge. Now we're squared up. How about we play nice from now on?
Forgive and forget.
True man of reason.
He is, isn't he, Arthur?
I'm Patches. Patches the untethered. Tarnished like you, only free-spirited. Nomadic, you might say. Only for now.
What's going on with his nose? Look at his nose. He's got a little strange bump. Is his nose disconnected from his model's face? It is.
Frankly, I'm ready to wash my hands clean. Maybe set up a legitimate shop. So don't be a stranger. I'll be ready to wheel and deal come next time.
I'm going to buy as much as I can from you and never come back. Okay, let's just go back, as you say, rest, and then come back in and see what he's got to sell. By the way, Ace, what are you having? Anything nice? Oh, given that some of you are new here, I'll tell you about the worst thing I ever cooked. Now, when I was little... Wow, I've tried to do a stealth with a giant light bulb above my head. When I was little, I decided one day that I was going to make myself a drink. And this drink contained anything and everything that I could find in every single cupboard that wasn't locked. So you've got things like Pepto-Bismol and other things such as protein powders. And I think there were a few things like bleach and that should have not been within easy access of myself, and I'm about to die to poison if I don't rest quickly. I don't want to lose my souls. Oh no, no, no. Quickly. Run. Ooh. And I don't think there was bleach in it, but I do remember making it in one giant bowl, and it looked like some kind of stodged stuff. And to this day, I still remember that it had the consistency of grit and the colour of giant sort of candy cane brownish pink. Now, mentioning that, would you like a sip?
Well, nice of you to do all a bit ad hoc, but I'm sure you'll find something. And where you won't need a refund.
I cannot imagine getting a refund from you.
I had those bandits make a clean break.
No?
Now they're all suppliers. No good ones at that. I mean, they don't understand a word I'm saying. But it hardly matters. We have a natural connection.
Patches,
They're all
you...
foot soldiers.
One minute,
Survivors of a
wait.
defeated army. Worked to the bone by their high and mighty lord, only to be thrown out with the rubbish.
Yeah.
It's the same old story everywhere I go. To hell with it all.
Right. Patches, you really, really need to work on your customer service report. Your staff just tried to murder me as I was trying to walk into your locale. If I go down to my local Tesco and the staff there who are poorly overworked decide to start just throwing bread baskets of me, I'm probably not going to come back. Okay? Try and do something different, eh?
Wondering what's inside the
Never, good to see you.
Well,
Thank you
it's,
for being here.
nothing too special.
Mm-hmm.
Just something I'm saving as thanks for a very valuable customer.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, it would fetch some spectacular coin.
Mm-hmm.
And besides, this valuable customer could be a long time coming. Huh? Everything is give and take. Give and take.
I mean, schnitzel. I don't think I've ever had schnitzel. Right. A parrying dagger. Oh, we've got to sell some stuff. Let's see, we will sell that. Sell 8,000? Yes, that'll do. And we'll take all of those. Margate shackle. Oh, we could have used that, couldn't we? Okay, never mind. Stone sword key, yes please. And I don't know. Is Margate shackle worth it? You can sell the remembrance if you don't want Godric's weapons. That's true. That's true.
Cheers for that.
Mm-hmm. Now, I have a funny feeling that this is going to be a glass shard. So we'll see what Patches has on offer. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, where are we going to go now?
Well, well, well. I should have known, you scheming little thief.
Nominal. Perfect use of emote. Yep, where does this take us? Where does this take us? Who does that to their customers? Oh no! Oh no, 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 no. Okay. Chat, just be very quiet now. Okay? Ooh, item. Very quiet. Just going to take this. And we're going to try and get this item. Do I have anything that kills bears? I have a sleep pot. I have a mimic. Okay. I've got an idea. Please don't turn me into flaming... Oh, for goodness sake! Yeah, this is perfectly natural. No bear would ever question this. Oh, it doesn't mind. Oh, well, now we have to fight it. We have to fight it just to see what it does, but... Sorry, I'm bringing out the summons for this one because it's a room bear. What do you mean we can't do summons? No skill? I know I have no skill. I'm a VTuber, for goodness sake. That does no damage. That does no damage at all. Yep, I'm leaving now. I'm dead. Goodbye. Oh, we lived. Oh, come on, let me just move. Hello, yep, goodbye, we're leaving here. Okay, we're fine now. Ooh, gold fireflies. Thank you. Grace. What the Americans say before dinner. What I know. You are very aggressive. I am panic rolling. I'm getting panicked. Just keep moving. Hide in a bush. Is it gone? Where is my god now, exactly? Wow, the tracking range on that thing is huge. Okay. Yes, Galaxy, it was rather unpleasant. There. Now, can we level up? No, we can't. We're level 39. I don't know if that's good or bad. We should go over there to 3 and see what we can find. Because if Patches has sent us here, there's obviously something of interest. Oh, I'm sure. Yes, I'm sure. That was particularly unpleasant. Ooh. Really? Well, it is Patches, isn't it? Patches is just another form of Miyazaki. Oh, yes. Do you think I can hit him with a crystal shot? No. What? If he can't take a single hit, he's not a worthy warrior. Wait, I heard a bear. Ooh. Please don't be a teleporter trap. A smithing stone, yes, that's another thing we haven't done. We haven't leveled up our weapons yet. No, 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 no. No, I'm good, I'm good. We're fine. Axe talisman. Oh, that really wasn't worth it. So we are probably going to die. Okay. Is everybody enjoying Elden Ring streaming? Oh no, I'm stuck now, aren't I? Can you let me come through? Thank you. Yep, you just stay down there. Yeah, they're fine now. Is he going to jump down? I don't know if he does or not. I can't remember. Anyway, we were supposed to be going to 3. Let's keep going. Yeah, that just one-shots my spirits. I'm leaving. Goodbye. You need to talk to Carly. It gives you the gesture. Okay. Ooh, hello. What's this? Ground slam. Ah, now we can pound the ground, I see. So, no, don't make the joke. You are not that kind of streamer. Do not make the joke. I'm going to put the thought in your mind, but I'm not going to say it. Spiked crystal tear. Oh, that would be very useful if we had anything to put it in. Ooh. No, I don't remember what that is. Let's just have another look around here before we go anywhere else. Thank you. Flask of Wondrous Physic. That's what it is, yes. I still haven't found that. Do it, make the joke, let the intrusive thoughts win. No. Intrusive thoughts. I used to always have them when I was in church when I was little, because I was sent to church when I was little. Hated every second of it. And I used to always think, stand up and scream. Stand up and scream. Never did it. Never. Ooh. See what this is. I don't remember. Ah. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I bet this would be beautiful in VR. Remind me to tell you a church story sometime. Oh, I remember what this is. Good Lord, that's beautiful. Constellations in the ceiling, what a genius idea. I'll tell you a really cringy story though. Once upon a time, I played in a brass band. And at the end of pieces of music, if the conductor thought we had done especially well, he would call for us to stand up. And he did that by... Oh, thank you. He did that by raising both arms in a particular gesture. And one day, as we were playing in a church in front of an audience of only about 300, it's not that many people, he did the gesture at the end of a piece of music. But you see, what he was actually doing was just stretching his arms, because he'd been swinging them around conducting the music. I didn't recognise that. I, sitting all the way at the back, thought he meant stand up. So I did so, and I was the only person in the entire band to stand up, smile proudly, and then sit back down again. To this day, that memory just haunts my dreams and nightmares. It's one of those things when I go to bed early and it just pops into my head of, hello brain, would you like some cringe? I can't, can you see that? I can't lock onto that one. Oh, okay, yep, you are going to kill me, aren't you? It really is a core memory. Do I have any more like that? No, the wrong funerals, going to the wrong funeral twice on the same day, are the ones which I've shared so many times on this channel now, I don't need to share again. But I still do remember, though, from the one that I've just shared with you, the faces of everybody in the audience sort of doing that sort of ever so slightly squinted eye smile that people do when it's sort of, huh? What's going on? That I'll never forget. That I will never ever forget. Also, Neminal, that is a great emote. We need a Gandolph cringe. I think we might do Saphira River a little later on. For now, let's just get some herbs and go back to where we were supposed to go for this stream, which is the Erd tree down at the... Don't die. Bottom. Oh god, trying to concentrate, talk and do everything whilst doing Elden Ring is very challenging. Neminal, no, what is that? Get out. Get out of here, you disgust me. You absolutely disgust me, how dare you. Right, we're going down this way. Oh. This is the way we're going. Number 4. Now, this is where we were supposed to go on our second stream. Galaxia, what is that? You just talking emotes now, Neminal, so in other words, you're no different to the average Twitch chatter. Okay, hot take, as they say. Here is something where a lot of people are going to disagree with me. I genuinely think emotes, as in BBTV, were a mistake. Now the ads have just started, so everybody's heard that, and is now just having to sit through an ad. Is never going to come back because it's just, what? I am not staying around to listen to the rest of that. I have made my opinion. That man is an idiot. No, I am not coming back. But I'll explain why. I remember early Twitch where you didn't have things such as BBTV. And of course everybody used emotes back then. I'm not saying that emotes as a whole were the mistake. But it was more so, you didn't have the BBTV incredibly long-winded emote names such as Peepo, tank riding forwards into battle to defeat Roderica Marica, that sort of thing, which you have now on BBTV and 7TV, that sort of thing, which meant that the mobile users could actually participate in chat rather than having no idea of what was going on. And that's why I say I think 7TV and BBTV, as good as it actually is, was a mistake. Yes, into the IIL land, cuties march when we slay all the nams and pet all the dogs. Exactly. Imagine you're part of a big channel and you're seeing that spammed again and again and again. That would, I think, drive you off the platform. What do you think? It was why I thought for my return after debut that I would get rid of BBTV or 7TV for a month to see what people thought. But there was that much of an outcry, such as, no, don't do that, we need our emotes, that I kept it. Can I survive that jump? Well, the bloodstain suggests no, but I am not a smart man. Let's see. That little turn where he's looking for a ledge. Oh, wonderful. Which way are we going? We're supposed to be going this way. Oh yes, we left our souls in that cave, didn't we? We need to be careful now. Yep, careful now, he says as he nearly flies off the edge. No. This is harder than it looks. No. Easy. Why can't we have plants like this in real life? This would be absolutely amazing to have in your garden. Imagine the complaints that you'd have from your neighbours. Oh, hello, I've just decided to plant some pilgrim in the garden. Is that okay? And the next thing you know is you hear your neighbour's children just being electrocuted by lightning. It'd be wonderful. You'd have some quiet and solace and peace. You wouldn't hear the screams. Just be sort of zap. And then, oh, a neighbourhood of quiet. Wonderful. You may be able to guess that I am sick and tired of the children. Are you alright, sir? Goodbye. Children outdoors screaming. If you were able to get there, then that must mean you were able to jump down there. Okay. Hey, there we go. Oops. Weak foe ahead in Morn Tunnel. Castle Morn? Maybe? I'm a grumpy old man confirmed. I wouldn't say that much. I'd say more so that I enjoy my peace and quiet, not being interrupted with the screams of, "No, I can scream louder. No, I can scream louder. No, I can scream louder," which is what I seem to hear from my neighbour's children at 6 a.m. in the morning. Lomas, good to see you. And after a while, that becomes rather tiresome. Not as bad as the neighbours who used to live here, though, last time. My God. I had of neighbours who they had installed, or at least I think, on one of the walls, what I can only describe as some kind of sensory stimulatory toy, because it sounded like the sort of thing that you used to see in a fun fair. What's it called? Oh, I can't remember what it's called now. Give me a moment. Lois, thank you for the sub.
Blumachia, time to put on wooden shoes and dance your heart out to return the favour.
No, they were next door neighbours. The downstairs neighbours are a different story. I'll tell you about those in a moment. But no, imagine that you had a collection of just plastic toys that did nothing but rattle. Absolutely nothing but rattle. And then fidget spinners stuck onto a wall. About 20 of them. And then you've got, I don't know, a different collection of things that make sort of squeaky wheel noises. Have 100 of those attached to the walls, right next to where your bed is. And that was the noise that I used to hear every single morning. Every single morning, coming from the side of the wall. Lomas, thank you for the 5 months. Now the downstairs neighbours, they just used to let things burn. Because every now and again, I would just be enjoying being at home, and then suddenly think, I can smell burning. And I couldn't tell where it was coming from, but I could smell it. And then it got stronger. And then it was just sort of, okay, before I call for the fire brigade, I'm just going to see what this is. And I used to go downstairs, and it was the same thing. That they had put something on the stove and just completely forgotten about it. When that happens about the 5th time, you start to worry about where you're living. I love this spell. I love this spell, it's so good. Can your head smell of burning? Best song on Twitch. And I bet there are people who don't know what that one is. Come on down. Can you... Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, of course it comes down the second that I... Don't you dare. Cease and desist. Slicer has a jump attack. Oh. Does it? So it does. Okay. Never mind. Lomas, you live on top of a pub. You can't afford to have your window open on Friday night, otherwise it smells like cigarettes in your room. Oh, that reminds me of the same neighbours that I was talking about who had that sort of thing tied to the wall. They used to be... the father used to always smoke a particularly aromatic herb right outside my bedroom window. And I like having a window open at night. And I used to wake up in this sort of uncomfortable haze, thinking, please, I can't breathe. No matter how many times I politely asked him, could you just move down a few feet away from my bedroom window? Nope, never changed. Okay, let's see what we've got in here. And we want to switch out the Mimic Veil to that. Don't know what it's going to be. Just scream louder than them. Problem resolved. I mean, I did a few times. Wow, that was delayed. I don't know if that was worth it for the pickled fowl-foot. Let's have a look. 2,600. That was not worth it for the pickled fowl-foot. I think they're more expensive to buy. But hey, GG chat. GG. That was an easy fight. We're not going to return to the entrance. We're going to have a look around the rest of this cave. What I should share with you, though, are some flatmate horror stories. Have I told you the story about the Russian guy that I lived with? Regulars in the chat. Any idea? So I don't want to be repeating the same stories again and again and again. Sounds interesting. That means then, Ace, that I've probably not shared it before. Okay. This again was when I was at uni, and when you go to university you are allocated random flatmates. You have no idea who it's going to be. And I moved in with 4 other people, and they were absolutely lovely, but we knew that there was a 5th person in, and nobody had seen him. Nobody at all. But we knew that he was in because occasionally you would hear a cough from the door of his flat. I thought, well, right, okay, well, maybe he's just a PhD student, a little busy, that sort of thing. Not had the chance to say hello. And a few weeks go by and nobody has seen him. And this is very strange because the apartment was nothing more than a long hallway, 5 rooms and a kitchen. Nobody's seen him eat. Nobody's seen him arrive. Nobody's seen him leave. He's kind of like some kind of University Willy Wonka that doesn't make chocolate. And so, eventually, it gets to the point where this is starting to creep out the girls that are there. And frankly, us guys are feeling a little scared for our safety as well, because it's just kind of weird. And we call the security. As security arrives, we explain what's going on, and the security said, okay, well, we'll just do this little test. And this is what they did. They put their eye up to the sort of... Oh, sorry, they put their... brain is farting. Okay. They turned off the lights in the hallway. Ooh. Can we go down there? They turned off the lights in the hallway. And then a second later, the light in the room itself had also turned off, which meant that the guy was right behind the door and knew that security was there. And the door sort of moved back ever so slightly. Because, of course, he'd been watching us through the peephole. And security then said, okay, right, we are unlocking your door with the master key because you've not replied to our calls for you to open the door. And they went in. Now, I'd like you to imagine what a typical university student room looks like. You might have some books, maybe some clothes, a few decorations to remind you of home comforts, that sort of things. Maybe a laptop. This? Nothing. Absolutely nothing but 2 bottles of water. The guy had been in there for about a month and a half and had nothing in his room whatsoever. The only thing that was unusual was that he had pulled the Ethernet cable out of the socket. And that was the last we ever saw of him. We never heard from him again. We've no idea what happened to him. He was just there one day, and we're not sure if he was in his room or not. But for the entire year, we had no idea if there was anybody behind that door. So that was rather weird. Any theories? Oh, hello. Oh dear, don't die. I was looking at chat, not focusing on what I was doing. I need to bring out the one which is a little bit longer range. There we are. Whew, that was scary. Are we winning? We've not had many embarrassing deaths so far, but we have been caught in traps. I know that much. Where are the tunnels? Is there a little tunnel here? How are you doing, by the way, Sakura? Are you well? I'm slowly going blind from these lights in my room. Okay. A lot, but none of them are good. It was very strange. Who are you? Okay, we're just going to take a prawn for this one, because this one looks tough. And I'm very sorry if you're friendly, but I don't trust you anyway. Do you know what? We'll bring these out. Demi-human versus demi-human. Let's have a go. She's carrying a staff. Is she a magic user? Let's kill her before she can cast any magic. Ooh. Demi-human queen's staff and crystal burst. Very nice. Ah, thank you, my honourable foot soldiers. Yes, you do your thing. Wow. They're beating them up whilst they're surrendering. Okay. That's like a tier 3 sub being insulted by non-subs. Wow. Have we got anything else? That stuff, is it any better? No. It turns out then that stuff that we found in the swamp is probably one of the better ones. What the heck was that? Why does the owl have golden eyes? Hiya. What's this, Dinkley? You might be able to sprint or spirit summon, which is 5 naked men with big shields. I'm not sure why you called that a hot tip, but if that is your sort of thing as a good time, it's like the Pillar Men from JoJo. Then you enjoy. There's very little judgment here from myself, just mostly morbid curiosity. Have we done everything we needed to? No, we still haven't reached the Erd Tree, which was at number 4. It is taking me an age to get there. Sakura, sorry, I need... Can anybody put a spray water bottle emote on Sakura, please? I know Ishra has one, but at the moment, if I tab out the game, I don't know if it'll tab back in again. So... You just pass that one on, will you, please? There we go. Thank you. That's for Sakura. Calm yourself. Calm. See if we can sneak up on this one. We might keep using this sword. It's quite fun. Now, where are we going? We are going across that way to the Erd Tree. Oh, it's that thing there. How am I missing this? What did you do? I'd like you to read 2 comments upwards. Just have a moment of self-reflection, that's all. It's absolutely fine. I like my chat. Never change. Yari, good to see you too. How are you doing? What a very specific emote you wanted. Ishra has a great spray bottle emote, which just shows a spray bottle, and then it's her face recoiling in disgust. Oh. Is there a grace to rest around here? Where's the nearest grace? I would like some more magic because these are tough. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. These are weak to fire because it's a tree. There's a stake of America, yes, but I'm more like a grace, please. Go on. Fire arrows. That is not doing much damage. No, no, wrong button. Okay, that's not bad though. If I am a little quiet during this fight, nothing personal, just concentrating, trying to stay alive. I can't remember the button. Oh no! I do remember though that jumping allows for faster arrows. Looking at your prawns now reminds me that you're considering going vegetarian. Oh. That reminds me. I made the mistake of buying one of those instant curries the other day. I thought I'm feeling particularly lazy. I really don't want to make a meal. Why don't I get one? And it was only when I was almost fully done with the meal that I realized that none of the prawns had been deveined. Which is particularly unpleasant. A bit like that. Oh, they are weak to magic. Oh no, I've got caught on a ledge. Don't fall off. Yay! Oops. Foul foot. Yay! There we go. Well done, chat. Well done. Ooh. Ah, well, those would be absolutely wonderful if we had anything to pop it into. Oh, Dinkley, there is nothing worse than bachelor-branded food. How many people do we have here that don't live in England? How many people are fortunate enough to live in somewhere other than the UK? Because there is one brand of food in England which is a war crime. It's something called a Frey Bento's pie. A Frey Bento's pie is what can only be described as dog food in undercooked pastry. It is horrible. It barely classifies as a food substance. It is a grotesque mimicry of what meat and wheat could be. No grace around here, no levelling up, no nothing. Okay. I'll put it this way, if you ever open a Frey Bento's pie, the first thing that you're met with is raw pastry that looks like anemic cow dung that's been smoothed out into a pan. It's the only way I can describe it. Yeah. Imagine that. And then peeling off the pastry, there are chunks of what could only be described as offal. It's horrible. But there are many people who swear by it being proper food. Why would anyone keep buying those? It sounds revolting. Okay, here's something interesting about British food culture, which I've not noticed happening anywhere else. Oh dear. The English, especially the stereotypical working class English people, of which I am a member, I am nothing different, love calling their food in our restaurants, and I'm talking about the working men's restaurants, what we call a greasy spoon. We love calling our food names of things that will kill us. For example, it won't be a full English breakfast. No, it'll be a heartburst or a chest splitter. Or it won't be the gut filler, that sort of thing. The heart attack on the plate. And those are the names of what they advertise in at the restaurants. Is that something that other countries do? I wish I had some spells. Do I have any pots? That did not work. America has the heart attack burger place. Yes, that's a one-off, but it's not this sort of common thing, which is commonplace, which does seem to be the case, especially around different places of England. And it's something I've always wondered about. I mean, don't get me wrong, the food is delicious. But why do we call it after the names of things that are meant to induce death? Is life in England that bad then? Well, rather than saying I'm going to have a burger, it's just, oh, I'm just going to have a chest burster. That sort of thing. We really should level up soon. Is that invisible? It is invisible. Okay. You really need to ask that? Yes, I do. I want to know why we do it. Okay, I'm not going that way. I've got nothing. Are you having fun down there? Where's the nearest grace? Colosseum over there. There may be a grace nearby. You call your foods nonsensical names. Ah, I see. People in America always make fun of English food, but have you ever had a really good fish and chips? Yes, I have. Fantastic design. Fantastic design. Actually, I had one the other week. All I want is a grace. Just let me have a grace. Then I can rest. Get back my souls. Oh, sorry, get back my Estus. No, you keep going to the beach. Thank you. There we go. And then left more to the little shack. Sakura, I did once go to a fish and chip restaurant where they served fish and chips and Marmite. That was awful. Who in their right name says fish and chips and Marmite is a good combination? That's just wrong. Okay, we needed at least 10 on faith, or 12 on faith, and now we can start speccing into particular things. Sacred Tear, that's for more Estus recovery, is it? I've never had pedigree. I'm not middle class. Dinkley, you've just revealed a secret about yourself there. There's another church nearby with a tier as well, and there's a merchant down on the beach. Right, okay. It's always fun when you speak to the Japanese about England, because through a particularly effective marketing campaign by a brand just called The Pub, they seem to think that British food consists of, well, whatever you can buy at that pub and nothing else. And they have such weird things, such as nachos, which are slithers of sweet potato. That's nachos. I don't know how that works. Thank you for the free souls. I need to find that menu again sometime and do a little deep dive on Japanese interpretations of British food, and half of it comes from, well, North America. Some of it comes from Mexico. Quite a lot of Latin food there as well. Nachos. Arthur, not potato skins, no. Just actual sweet potatoes covered in cheese being branded as nachos. Which is called to be English food by this Japanese pub brand. Oh, the best one I saw was English French toast. And it was a pizza. Now that I really don't understand. Konjac? How do you say it? I don't know that one. I've seen it. Oh, no. I'm not dying to an octopus. Oh dear. This is bad. You say cognac as schwang. What? How do you say cognac as schwang? I don't understand that. I think I'm making a mistake there. Never mind. I've no intention nor desire to learn Mandarin. It's... no. Japanese was bad enough. Korean, I've tried that, a little bit of that too. Mandarin, no thanks. There we are. What a beautiful view. Oh, I see. Now, next stop after this is the Turtle Pope.
There's been an age since I've seen a customer.
Now, why does this one have his face, even his eyes covered, I wonder? More stone sword keys, they're always nice. 6,000 though. Ugh. And smithing stones, we'll take those. We don't need lost ashes of war, and there's nothing else really there.
Have a safe journey.
Thank you. Get the third church of Marika. Okay. Church. That looks like one there, and there is a boss fight over there. Wait a minute. We're going to 1 and 5. How did that work out? How does it work out that it's 1 and 5? Okay. I'm constantly seeing to the left side of my screen the words no skill. And because I've seen that so many times when no-hit players like Hob have died to it, every time I see it I think, oh no, I'm going to die, aren't I? This is a 4th church. Where's the 1st? Oh, I see. Can't survive that fall. Don't die. Where are you? I hear you. Oh, it's just that. Right, let's see what this one is going to be. I hope it's nothing particularly challenging. But we'll see. Right, any mods in chat? Yes, there are. Dinkley. Dinkley, I'm just going to get some water. Could you do a bet on whether or not I survive this fight or not, please? Just whilst I go get some water. Chat, you've got a chance to win some points here. Please bet on whether or not I will win this fight in the first try or not. Survive the boss. First try, and I'll be back soon. Might help if I remember to unmute. There we go. Right, predictions starting soon. I'll just take these out before we... Hello? Oh, there we are. Who could it be? Right. Well, here we go. Let's enter the Everjail. You've got a feeling I'm going to do it. Not with my OP build. This isn't OP. Who's it going to be? Who are you? Who are you? You're a frost user. Okay. Oh, you're a dancer as well. He's going into second phase. I am just going to keep spamming this for as long as I can. I am not getting into melee range with something with a sword that big. Radagon Scar Seal. Ooh, very nice. Okay, who voted no? We had Arthur, and Arthur, and Arthur. I'm sorry, Arthur. Tell you something very funny about bets, though. We should apply that, so that's a great item. Raises attributes but increases damage taken. I think it's only by about 10%. Oh. When Hobbs started doing his... Hello?
Mitodium cheered X100. Placidusax when?
Placidusax. What is Placidusax? Thank you, Nito. I appreciate the 100 bits. No idea because I've never beaten him. What was I about to say? For the first time Hob did his bets, 2B had what he called a... What was it called now? A reverse index fund. And his reverse index fund was that 2B would bet the opposite of anything that I bet on a Hob bet, because I lost 23 bets in a row to believing on Hob. And recently, I've lost 850,000 points to that man. 850,000. I should never go into the stock market or gambling. That would be a terrible idea. You're up to 4 million. No, I've gone from 850,000 down up to, well, none. Ooh, lots of beast livers. This is very lucky. You said no boss spoilers, so we can't tell you. Oh, I appreciate that. No, no boss spoilers. Hydrate, thank you. Needed that. Thank you, Bug. I do remember Lord Choke, yes. Something that I wish I could do. My avatar, as you can see, it is a little bit scuffed. Just a tad. It was never made for this kind of streaming. I actually said I never would do this kind of streaming. I said I was going to be a VR only, almost purity. But I decided, eventually, after being in so much pain from, well, 1 kilo box on head for 3 hours, that I'd do Elden Ring. And frankly, it's been worth it. What have we got up here? Just committing a few war crimes, that's all. Hello? The mausoleum prowls, cradling the soulless demigod. O Marika, Queen Eternal, he is your unwanted child. Ooh, soulless demigod. Who could that be? Don't know. Melina, what have you got to say?
Spoken echoes linger here. Words of Queen Marika, who vanished long ago. If you wish, I will share them with you.
Please do.
In Marika's own words. Then,
Neville.
after thy death, I will give back what I once claimed. Return to the lands between. Wage war. And brandish the Elden ring. Grow strong in the face of death. Warriors of my lord. Lord Godfrey.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but okay. We'll take that. And we need more memory stones. Once again, beautiful voice. Whoever they have at FromSoft working on localization and voice acting, they find some astoundingly talented voices. Marika is Melania, who's also not Melania. Could they not just call them Bob? Jim? Why does it have to be... Well, this person is the 15th son of the letter R, and this one is the 13th daughter of the letter M. Gilded Iron Shield. What's that? That's worse. No, it's pretty, but it's worse. It's R.R. Martin. True. I've never read Game of Thrones. Is it any good? Lily, did you find the Elden Ring yet? Not yet. We found a little shattered version of it, but not yet. Arthur, I agree. I agree. Delicious. Ow. Can you not do that, thank you? Now, I don't know where we're going, but that's an owl. We need it. It was coming right at us. Read the books. Okay. Oh no. Oof. Ooh. Could have been nasty. Where should we go? Oh yes, we have Earthbar Cave, which is a cave marked with a enemy, so that must be something that we avoided last time. V-Swed keeps bullying you for your choice of best girl in Elden Ring. Oh, don't worry. You're around kindred fellows now. Oh yes, this is the bear cave, isn't it? Oh great. Okay, we'll have another bet, please. Whether or not I'm going to survive, live or die. And this is a particularly challenging one as well. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take that. And how many did we need? Oh, just 100 more. Okay. Level up and try and survive. Can't remember how much they give you. Never mind. You're bad at reading books, Neminal. Why so? So I used to be very bad at reading books too. We will have more... More intelligence. Oh, we need 12 faith, don't we? Could we have a bet, mods, please? Dinkley, anybody around? Oh, no! Not again! I did it again. Okay, never mind. We have to get moving or else I'm going to die. I don't have a torch. Okay, we've just lost We've just lost some health already. Never mind. It's okay, Yari. Right. Do we want this on? Yes, we do. Can we switch out to this? Yes, we... Yeah. I'll pop that on. Right. Okay. It doesn't matter about the bet for now. I don't want to keep people waiting, but let's see what happens. 3, 2. Oh, wait a minute, there is a bet running. Okay, chat, this is your chance to make some money. Please feel free to bet on whether or not I will live or die. And in the time being, I will just use that. Can I change this out for anything? Oh, that was a poll. Oh, never mind. Okay. Right, in we go. Yep. This is going as... Yep. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm going to try and avoid death. This one swipes you even though you've got your shield up. That takes too long to cast. It takes too long to cast. Oh, this is painful. Okay, okay, okay. I think we're a little underleveled for that one still, don't you? You think Crystal Burst is bad? Let's try it on a rat. Slicer will wreck him, yes, but that assumes that I'm able to get within wrecking distance without being clawed to death. Wow, that is terrible. 17 damage on a rat. Carrion Slicer it is. Okay. Through... Oh, you horrible, horrible people leading me the wrong way. Now we try not to die. Oh, fighting the bear with spells is almost any kind of death, known to be the single most input reading enemy in the whole game. Okay, right. I forgot to take my prawns. I got grabbed from the other side! I wasn't even at that side! How unfair! Okay. Okay. No, don't do that! Oh, oh, I missed the riposte. Oh dear. Now, why did you not attack? Oh, GG chat, GG, that was painful. And it wasn't even worth it for a spell drake talisman. Oh. Right. Thank you, Arthur, for mentioning that. Yari, don't worry about the poll versus prediction. It happens. They should have called it bet. But then again, I suppose Twitch are not allowed to do that, given that many places disallow the use of the betting function because they consider it to be unsightly gambling. Now we can remove that and never go there again. I suppose this area must be finished. They're allowed to advertise gambling, yes, that's something I don't understand. Okay, now let's go to... where we were going to go. It was somewhere in the Crystal Ruins. I can't remember where. Ah, I see, Arthur. Change this spell. We need that one. For the Royal Revenants. Heal for Royal Revenants, because they are horrible things. Oh, who are you? I cannot jump off my horse for some reason. Oops. What are you launching? That is a very strange running animation, sir. Okay, I'm being dumb here. Wow, wow, wow. Come on. Okay, 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 okay. I'm not going to die to a room bear and... Torrent, I'm leaving that behind. West Limgrave, that's what we're doing. Why are we going this way? Remind me again. We were doing something over here that I can't quite remember what it was going to be. Oh, Turtle Poke, that was it. We need to hand in these... Did you see that? We need to hand in these scrolls so that we can at least... For goodness sake, I'm at the blooming grace! So that we can get more magic. Right, it's up there, isn't it? How do we get up that cliff? Shugna. Shogna. Shugniti. You sure? Sorry, it's a bunch of rocks. Yes, that. There will be some people who have no idea what I'm talking about. You don't see me. Can you imagine if you went to church and this is what the monks look like? A rather different way of preaching to the choir, wouldn't it? I remember the first time I went to church. Ugh. How many of you want to hear the how I poisoned myself in church story again? I mean, I've shared it a few times. Alright, let's get up here. I've done it myself. I pointed it out that, oh yes, everybody will think that you can go up here to get up onto the cliff. You can't. Ah, I pointed that out. You haven't heard it, so yes, please. Okay. Many, 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 many years ago, when I was but a wee bab, I was sent to church. And on this particular day, there was a long queue to get in because I'd arrived a little late. And what do I see? But everybody, just as they're going in, dipping their finger into this bowl. And of course I'm behind them, so I see them, what looks like dipping in a finger into the bowl and then raising it up to their face. There's about 20, 30 people in front of me. And so I get to the point of saying, okay, right, I will dip my finger into the holy water. And then stick my fingers into my mouth. That human soup that was just being consumed. Well, it turns out that they were not putting the holy water into the mouth. No, they were dabbing a little cross on their forehead. But of course, child me couldn't see that, so I didn't know that. And the next day, Father Nurgle himself would have been saying something along the lines of, "Blessed my child, enjoy the succulent suckering of blood." As my intestines decided to want to become entrails. Every single orifice had just become alive. It was awful. So yes, I poisoned myself with holy water. I don't know what that says about me, but it shows that I wasn't very clever. What's in holy water? Many human cells, oils, eyelashes. I'm near to Albus. You should pay him a visit. Dumbledore is in this? Ow. Can you? Oh, the Albanerics. Ah, right, I see. We will go back there. I'm trying to reach the Grace. That'll do. Ooh. What have we got in this one? Need to get him before Melania. Don't worry, I think I'll be fine. If they shot fire from their hands, you would probably still be Catholic. Really, Arthur? Really? They wouldn't convince you. Erudition. Oh. We'll find out later. Okay, boss fight time. Could we have a prediction, please, mods? Time to earn some money. It's going to be first fight, yes or no. Let's see. Right. We'll just wait here. Okay, chat, you have the opportunity to win some points here or lose all your money. Which is it going to be? Am I going to beat this boss on the first try or not? And... well, it's... that will take one. Right. Boss fight starting in 3, 2, 1. Okay, that did not do as much damage as I hoped, but never mind. Ooh, that was close, that was close, that was close, that was close, that was close. I just had a little bit of stutter there. Why did my PC just stutter? Don't do that on boss fights, please. No, 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 no. We've got people with points riding on this. Don't get greedy. I'm absolutely certain that the skeleton they used from this was the skeleton from the Dark Souls 3. Emberless demons. Can't remember what they were called. Oh no! Oh no, 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 not good, not good. Why did I pull another enemy? I didn't mean to do that. Oh, no! This is tough. I'm scared now, because I've got another enemy on my back. And I'm going to fall off the edge if I'm not careful. What's this? I've not seen that attack. Oh, roll caught. It's the Asylum Demon, yes it is. Try not to die. Ooh, there you go. Who voted 2? Arthur and Mito. Losers! Ah, you should have faith in my skills. I only ever disappoint myself, not my chatters. Oh wow, that was depressive even for me. Don't worry, just a little repressed trauma coming out there. Well, to those of you who voted yes, I will beat it on the first try, enjoy your points. You've noticed a pattern here. What is the pattern? Someone has to vote no to keep it interesting. True. Guardian Garb, what does that look like? Oh, very stylish. Doesn't give good defense, though. Now, you! Pain in the backside. Nearly causing me to die. How dare you. What have we got then in and around this area? Minor entry, converted tower. We'll just go rest down there. I still have a lot of these crystal darts left, so I'm not too worried about using too many of them. Yes, my PC, just for a second there, alt-tabbed out of the game and then tabbed back in. What's going on? My antivirus is up to date, right? Okay. How many crystal darts have we got? 30 left. Let's then craft some more. Third church now, get the physic. Okay, where is the third church of America? Where is it? Arthur, it is completely up to you. It's completely up to you.
All right, mate.
They're expensive. No, we're going to go without those for a while. Right then, Arthur. Thank you for that. Please send me a DM with the necessary details of where it's to be sent, and I will write them for you. It's at East Caelid. Oh, sorry, East Limgrave. I will, Arthur, don't worry. And I won't be able to speak for the rest of the stream. No. We've got to get up there somehow. Okay. Don't mind me getting distracted and going to the... Ooh, that's a giant lobster. I am not fighting those things. What's this? No! 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 Woohoo! This is not good. This is not good at all. Woohoo! You have a surplus of points. Oh, I see. Okay, then. I can still hear it walking over there. There it is! Okay, okay, I'm leaving. Just leave me alone. Thank you. I'm scared of a lobster. Grief. What am I, some piece of plankton? East Limgrave, border to Caelid, so not here. Oh, I don't know where that is. I've no idea. We're just going this way. We've got a grace. Imagine how good of a clip that will be. It might be if I actually get the voice right. The first area of the map. Right, okay. Is it here? Basically the Mistwood where Patch has sent you. Which was... Mistwood, okay. And down a bit from there. So we're somewhere around here is where we're going. Okay. Northeast from there. And we're looking for a church. And then we can actually use our special bubble tier. After then, we might go and fight Moog. Northeast. Yes, I fully intend to attempt to fight Moog early. Because it gives you the option to go visit him. I think we should. My favourite fight in the game, that one. Ah, is this the church? I see, okay. I thought we'd been to this one. Third Church of America, there we are. Crystal Tear and Flask of Wondrous Physic. Okay, how many people do you think managed to get through the game and not pick that up? Given how far it is. Now... we should make a little build with it. Best boss music indeed. Yes, Nemnal. Outstanding boss music. Half of total HP. Total FP. Okay, that'll do. And for a time. Yes, that'll do. Don't miss the sacred tear. Oh, yes. Thank you. Let's see what Melina has to say. Law time. Settle 'em down. Listen closely.
Spoken echoes of Queen Marika linger here as well. Shall I share them with you?
Mm-hmm.
Very well. In Marika's own words, my lord, and thy warriors, I divest each of thee of thy grace. With thine eyes dimmed, ye will be driven from the lands between. Ye will wage war in a land afar, where ye will live and die. Well, perhaps that might serve you in lieu of a maiden's guidance.
It makes no sense, but all I know is that grace mimic there looks identical to the souls in the Abyss in Dark Souls 1. It's the same asset that's been reused. Steve Bob, enjoy. Thank you for being here. And now we have our Flask of Wondrous Physic. We shall now go back to... Why am I under attack? Okay, strange. We're now going to go up this way. We've not been up there. Gate Town Bridge, Artist Shack. And you can jump across there by the looks of it. Mito, I don't understand the law. I tried watching the other day the entire lore of Elden Ring, I guess, on YouTube. And I still didn't get it. In the style of Bill Wirtz. Which Maze Note sent to me. We really should build up our weapon strength. Yes, Lord! Welcome on in! Is that how I say your name? I hope it is. First time chatter, hopefully a long time stayer. Hope you're doing well. If you missed it, you just missed this tale of how I nearly poisoned myself in a church. Don't worry. Welcome on in. Right then, this one is just for you. Okay, I don't know why that's going to somewhere else rather than the person that I select. Get down, you trash! Where is your blood god now? Oh wait, you're on fire, aren't you? Ooh, anything nice? Fire monk hood. I mean, it's not as stylish as a hat, but it'll do. Yes, in our channel we have first-time chads, not first-time chatters, where it looks at someone with Scott on. Oh dear. I've never understood why you'd have that on your channel. And as cursed as the Gandolph Chad emote may be, you know what, if you ask me, I think it's one of the best emotes that our emote designer made for us. Sakura Bunny truly hates that. Sakura Bunny hates that emote so much she's never once used it. That's it, line up in an orderly fashion for me, please. Thank you. What are you going to drop? Anything nice? Smouldering butterflies, as always. Is that Prissy as a Chad? Wow. Wow, that's amazing, Ace. we want to go around this way. I heard what sounded like a scarab there. Is there a scarab around here? Must be nearby. The fang really elevates things. I tried getting facial gestures to work on this avatar, and when I smile it smiles, and when I frown it frowns. Problem was, though, I had to pull such a rictus grin that imagine the Joker having his full jowls just pulled up with a pair of strings. That would be what I'd have to speak like when I was sort of saying, hello, I'm smiling now. And I couldn't see.
Aren't you? I welcome you to the Church of Vows.
Hello, dog.
I am Muriel, steward
Sorry,
of this sacred
Muriel.
chamber. My apologies for the unseemly state of affairs. Do you know the origin of this place?
I do not, but I want to know who makes your hat.
Church of Vows? Well, that is a shame. But who can blame you? The shattering has caused us, all of us, to lose sight of something very dear.
Oh,
It is here, at the Church of Vows, that the great houses of the Erd Tree and the Moon were joined by the matrimonial
Look at those eyes.
bond between red-haired Radagon and Renala of the Full Moon. And so our church holds in view the monuments of both houses, the Erd Tree of the capital and the Academy of Rea Lucaria.
I shan't lie, I kinda do want to know what it tastes like.
Oh, was there something you needed? You are free to show yourself around.
Ignore what I've just
I
said,
serve
please.
As your guide, only my legs aren't what they used to be. If you find anything of use, you are free to take it with you. Unless, perhaps, you are in search of instruction.
Could I have your
In
hat,
which
please?
case I will share all that I know.
Right, now we get the chance to buy some spells. We will give the Academy Scroll.
What have we here? Very well, let us both learn together. Heresy is not native to the world. It is but a contrivance. All things...
I'm letting you enjoy the voice acting. Swift Glintstone Shard or the Great Glintstone Shard. I think I will take both, just in case. And Carrion Greatsword, I'm not going to be using that anytime soon.
Oh, very well. Let heresy is not all
And you are just going to say the same thing again. What do we have? Blessings Boon. Blessing to ourselves and nearby allies. Never mind. You've had turtle before. It's incredibly soft, very light taste. Wasn't there once a Galapagos turtle? Which... how's it? Darwin. I think the story goes that Darwin had a particular turtle brought back with him, which was going to be shown off at the Royal Academy in London. And unfortunately, it tasted so delicious that they were hunted to extinction because sailors quite literally couldn't stop eating them. That's why it was just, this is the absolute last one that we found on the island. For the love of God, do not eat it. And by the time they got back, they had eaten it because it was so delicious. If you're going to make something that is truly beautiful, you may as well make it delicious as well. Think about how many sailors that Pope could feed. True. Also, what's that noise? What is... oh, it's that archer all the way down there. How the heck is that targeting me up here? But now we know where we've got to go. Oh, lovely. Charming. Right, off we go. That's Hawkeye. No, that's a hob run. A hob run killer. Now there's a tongue twister for you. Try saying that 3 times quickly. Also, I realised that we haven't fought any big bosses this stream because this stream was unplanned. I don't normally stream on a Tuesdays, I'm normally on a Fridays. I thought we'll save most of the big bosses until Friday and then just see what we come across. You do not see me at all. Nope, you don't see me. Well, they're not that tough. Ooh, I thought that was going to kill me then. Never mind, I thought I was going to eat my words. Let's see. Ow. Now, do you think we are going to get through here alive, or are we going to be subject to every single known arrow to man as we're passing through? I think if I could get off my horse, we should do okay. Righto-ace, thank you very much for stopping by. Have a lovely evening. Or morning or day, I don't know what time it is where you live. No! Don't kill me! Ooh, okay, these are kind of tough. Ah, you're an hour ahead, right, then have a good evening. Ooh. What have we got down here? So, usual. I have played this game once before, but it was over a year ago. And I have a memory disability, which means I've completely forgotten what it's like. So I'm playing the game anew, essentially. With the exception of what I've seen on the runs. And it's made for some interesting moments, such as me walking up to chests, which I thought were sure to contain something of wonderful value, or this new little talisman that I'm greatly looking forward to, only to be caught in a trap and then transported to Caelid, which has been rather infuriating at times. Bit like this one! Go away. Like Jehovah's Witness, that one just popped out of nowhere. That may be rather topical, but it's true. The other day I was walking down the street and just completely in my own world, just happily enjoying life. And then just as I walk round this blind bend, someone walks up to me and just goes, "Have you ever considered inviting Jesus into your life?" And it's just... I was not prepared for social interaction today, madam. Thank you. Goodbye. I am treating you with as much kindness as you've given me, but no, that was not what I was expecting. You know, I just wanted to buy some bread, some cheese, some milk. That was about it. Not be converted to a new religion and adopt a different way of living. I'm quite fine, thanks. Best moment that's ever happened, though, was when I nearly died in a train station. Oh, train station, rush hour, me going up an escalator. And as I do... Strange place to have a sign. Okay. As I do... That's a room bear. You haven't seen me. You haven't seen me. You haven't seen me. Leave me alone. I want to finish my story. So as I do, I slip on an escalator right at the very top. And I fall all the way down, tumbling over myself on the escalator, cracking a glass panel with my own head, and end up on the ground, rolling over in absolute agony. Now, I wake up. The first thing I do, in sort of shock, is just roll over and go, is my MP3 player okay? And then a second later, an Irishman comes up to me with a very, very thick accent, saying, "Would you like to make a claim?" And it turned out that this man was an ambulance chaser who just did nothing but sit at the bottom of the train station waiting for people to have accidents. Yes, the jellyfish are now rather angry at me. Oh dear. Come on, over here. Ah, I'm out of your range now, aren't I? Nope. Ooh. That was risky. That's a Deathblight night. What does that mean? What have we got inside here? Dinner is cooking. Enjoy. Now. Bellum Highway. No idea. But if it's a highway, why is it a cave? Oh. Oh. Okay. Black Knife Catacombs. Black Knives. Wonderful. Joy. We're going to level up before we go in here. We're going to waste some souls. Is that... Was that Nelly LeFou, or whatever she's called? Let's see, let's level up. I'm not looking forward to this. 12 on faith. Now we don't have to level up faith anymore. Good. What have we got in here then? Ooh, they are tough. I pressed the wrong button. Black Knives have low poise. Unsheathed ruins them. Okay. What was significant about 12 Faith? It's the incantations, which... I don't know if I can actually show you, can I? Let me just go back and show you. Well, if I remember correctly, most of the incantations, these, require 8, 12, 10, 10. No, it was this one, heal. That's the one that puts a little radius around when you heal, and that's absolutely wonderful if you come across Royal Revenants. Which is why I've got it. Just for them. And we'll take this for the time being. Because, well, Royal Revenants are just a royal pain. There's only one Royal Revenant. There's one down here. Really? Oh. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, the rest are just Revenants. I see. I do remember them showing them off in the trailer and being horrified by how vile they looked. I hear something. I knew I could hear something. There's something behind this skeleton. I have very good ears. I'll tell you something which creeps a few people out. I've played about 1,000 hours of Hunt Showdown, and it turned out that my hearing is an awful lot better than most people's, because I was able to hear things that none of my teammates could hear, to the point where they thought I was hacking and cheating. So I said, I'll tell you what, why not stream the game? Oh dear, I'm dead. Why not stream the game on Discord, and I will tell you exactly where the enemies are based on just the Discord audio. Never once was I wrong. I've been able to hear things that nobody else could over Discord. And say, for example, if I go to sleep and I can hear my watch ticking, it keeps me awake. Did I hear that? Yep. That was the sound of people not believing me. But it's true. Ask Atlas the next time he's here. It is a bit of a blessing and a curse, especially when you have noisy neighbours. And the ticking watch keeping me awake one, though, that's very annoying. But I do have tinnitus brought upon by a Discord meme. Someone posted a flashbang meme, and, well, I clicked on it with headphones on. And next thing I know is I've heard for the rest of my life ever since. Don't die again. These are proving to be particularly challenging. Why are these proving to be so tanky? Now, sometimes you can lock... Oh, not again. I hit you when you were down! Why won't you die? I bet there's a flame... Oh, there is over there. There's a flame, ghost flame, that I need to extinguish. Okay, yeah. Remember when people said that they couldn't wait for me to rage at this game? That won't happen. What will happen is my voice will go several octaves higher as I complain about mechanics. Where are you? Now, they should drop dead now. Good. Why are you still alive? You go away. I have made a terrible mistake. Oh, because that didn't have a press Y to unequip. No, wrong spell. Oh dear. How does Hob do it? How does he have a conversation whilst playing these games? Anything? That was not worth it. I'm just going to keep going. Wait a minute, can you get up there? Can you ride these? You can! Ah! Oh! Yep, I should have expected that. Okay, Yes, that was to be expected. I died to the cousin of Gostock. Oh, wonderful. Well... You're not sure you call it a conversation. More so the ramblings of the ADHD-ridden mind. I mean, it's better than me. I admire that. It comes out with nuggets of wisdom, which I appreciate. Let's not get chopped in half. Now let's ride this. Put our guard up. You're dead. Good. Now, let's try and avoid it. Oh, for goodness sake, I just healed. What? I had my shield up! How dare you? That was the wrong spell. I'm doing the silly thing again when there's a fiery man behind them. Okay, just kill the torch wielder. Kill the torch wielder. No spoilers, Arthur. No! Not again! I should have had a bet on how many tries it's going to take me to get through this cave, never mind anything else. Also, how long have I been streaming, please? I can't see. For those of you that don't know, my Twitch chat reading screen is only 4 inches wide. It's one of those tiny little screens which you use to examine whether or not your PC is overheating. You die. It's alright, Arthur. It's just those are the sort of things I want to try and figure out for myself. So it makes it more fun. Especially when you get to see me suffer more. Are they dead? They are dead. Now, down you go. No. I just heard something to my right. What was that? I don't know what it was, but it didn't sound nice. Weird. That is not an illusory... It is an illusory wall. Okay, boss fight time. Well, chat... do we have any mods here? Anybody like to do a prediction? Yuzel, what is it? Did you hear that? There was an illusion. Yes, that's what my ears are like. I was able to hear this wall. I don't think we have any mods here, so let me do this myself. Prediction. Start prediction. There we are. What is this? What is this? Will Mr. G survive the boss first try? Who wrote that? First try boss win? Yes, no. Prediction. You have 30 seconds to vote. There you go. This is Zoe bet. Exactly. Right, 30 seconds. Off you go. Oh, and I need to get back into the game. Okay, game. There we are. Switch that out to... If it's Black Knife Catacombs, it's probably going to be a black knife. I... Take a pickled turtleneck. You believe in the Auspex, okay. Ooh. You hit hard, don't you? Oh no, don't do that. Don't do that. This has a lot more HP than I expect. Oh dear. I can't see anything. Yep, I could not see a thing there. Okay. Arthur, enjoy your win. Usual Steve, I'm very sorry. That was a little bit more aggressive than I expected. I really should have cast Starlight before I went in there so I could actually see what I was doing. Once more into the fray, good friends. Once more into the fray. Yes, I don't know how I can hear things like illusionary, the behinds of illusionary walls, but I can. Let's try going through here without getting shot. Never. Wow, I got rolled to death. Hard to maintain one's... yes, exactly, Hazel. Exactly. Okay. Okay. How long have I been streaming? I might take a break. I don't know. I might call it a day. The sodium rises. There we are. Now the challenging bit. Let's just ignore this. Ooh, that was a good dodge. And now we try our best. Ow. Right. Stun lock. As if. I'm dead. At least I can see it this time. Oops. This is a fun fight. Nice little crit. That was foolish of me. That's the wrong thing. I don't know what's in that. I can't remember. I'm dead. Ah, I knew that I was dead there. Well, the slicer does not stun lock them. That is confirmed. You enjoyed Sekiro. When it came to Sekiro, there was one particular fight which completely made me lose interest in the game, and that was Owl's fight. I spent more attempts on Owl's fight than I have on any fight in any Souls game. To me, it just seemed overly unfair. I think it was his healing spell that he had. And that just drove me mad. Let's try again. Never mind. Never mind, don't die before you get in there. Yep, that's going to happen, isn't it? I've got an arrow in my head. Nice dodge. Ooh, I didn't know they could do that. What the... Is that skeleton throwing something in through the fog wall? I was more focused on the skeleton throwing in firebombs through the fog wall than I was on that. Okay. Yeah. Game is perfectly fair and balanced. Imagine that on an all-boss no-hit run. you get inside and die to a mob outside of the arena. Deary me. At least we're going to get lots of root resin and grave violets if we need them for anything. No. Oh. Never mind. Okay, I need... Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to take you on a spiritual guide of meditation of calming the soul. First, breathe in through the nose for 7 seconds. Then, hold for 7 seconds. Now, exhale for 7 seconds. Realize that by doing that, you have committed absolutely nothing of value to the world, which is similar to how this game is treating me, with no value whatsoever to my own feelings, desires, cares, or values. Namaste. Yes, namaste. Oh no, I've got to get my own thing. I can't be stealing that. Although I do have mandala beads somewhere. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe. Don't. Wow. First attack. I'm dead. Knew it. Okay, we've met our match at this point. Alright, let me just check something. We've been streaming for a while now. We have been streaming for a while. Do you know what? I have not had anything to eat today aside from soup. We're going to raid someone. I thank you all for being here. Let's see who we've got who's live. Who we got that's live at the moment? I mean, we could raid... Yes, let's. Okay. Raid. No? Wait, I've just pressed raid channel. It's just disappeared. Why is it doing this? Okay. There we go. Now, I hope you enjoy this particular content creator. They do something that's similar to me. So, thank you everybody for being here. I appreciate your help and support as I've been struggling and suffering enormously. We're going to raid the Happy Hob. Okay then? So love yourself, look after yourself, and... Mito, thank you for the 100 bits. Lomas, thank you for the resub. And Lun, thank you for the follow. Okay? Let me just do this before we leave. There we are. Right. Oh, and here's our little raid message. Gandolph. Raid. Actually, we'll do this one because you can have that in Hobbs' channel. There you go. Right. Thank you for being here. I will be back on Friday, 6:30 p.m. That is my usual time to stream. Hobo, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Right. Well, see you then. Enjoy, Hob. Oh no, Hobo, you're kidding me. Ah, oh dear. Never mind.